Sweet Science Brothers coming to you live from NYC. It's your boy Av, and I'm back with some more boxing for you today. So, I want to talk about something that a lot of people are not shedding enough light on, okay? And I'm gonna make another video after this. Two subjects that people aren't shedding enough light on right now. But first topic, first things first. I want to talk about the Gypsy King. That's right. I want to talk about the man in the heavyweight division. The king, bro. Tyson Fury. Oh, man. As this fight nears, the rematch between Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko, I'm starting to get very, very excited, guys. I'm starting to get very excited. I honestly feel like this fight was delayed, and I've been waiting and just wanting to see, I just wanted to see these guys back in action, and I'm really excited. The fight's coming now, and I just want to talk about it for a second. And I want to just touch on a couple of things about the first fight and talk about this upcoming fight. First of all, Tyson Fury is one of the most seasoned mind game players in boxing today. And, there were a couple of things he's been doing lately that I thought were really incredible. I love the way he was acting at the press conference, the way he told Vladimir Klitschko, he took his shirt off, he was like, look, you lost to a fat man, you should be ashamed of yourself. The way he was dancing, the way he was clowning Vlad, like Vlad ain't shit, just he's not even concerned about Vlad, he's just having a good time. And I really like that. I like that because, it was getting under Vladdy Pie's skin. And he did that in the first fight, too. He got under his skin. It's like, I don't know, Tyson Fury just, he gets under people's skin, but specifically Vladimir Klitschko. And I just like to see that. I like that. And so Tyson Fury came out and he made a video and he said that he got knocked down 3 times in training camp against the light heavyweight. He was saying he was having difficulty, like he's trying to lose this weight. Then it came out that he was arguing with his uncle/trainer. And, all of this stuff was happening. And, for those who are unfamiliar with Tyson Fury, people started saying, they start going, oh man, this guy's going to get taken out and Vlad is going to knock him out, and people are getting excited. But if you're a fan of Tyson Fury's like I am, this is all part of the game plan, like Tyson Fury is all about misinformation and propaganda, and the mind games that this guy plays, they're on the highest echelon, like Floyd Mayweather, like mind games that we haven't seen in boxing for a while. So I know that Tyson Fury is exaggerating, and I know that Tyson Fury is playing mind games. So me as a fan, I'm sitting back and I'm just loving it. I'm like, yo, this guy's trying to lower his odds. I mean, he's the Gypsy King, you know what I'm saying? People in his community are gonna bet on him to win. So he's like lowering his own odds so they could get more money. I know what he's doing. You have to have that. You have to understand the mindset of Tyson Fury and understand the people that he's from, So Tyson Fury is a damn legend. I'm telling you guys, don't underestimate him. Now, Vlad is also one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Despite what the haters say, him and his brother are in the top 15, top 20 best that ever lived in the heavyweight division. If you don't like that, just unsubscribe to my channel, honestly. You don't know shit about boxing. If you don't feel that they're in the top 20 best of all time heavyweights, you don't know anything about boxing. There's something mentally wrong with you, and we'll just leave it at that. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Vladimir Klitschko, although I love his brother Vitaly. Vitaly is my boy. I like Vitaly a lot. Vladimir, I'm really not fond of. He's like a heavyweight Floyd Mayweather. And what I mean by that is that he will get his UD. He just gets that W in any way, shape, or form he can take it. He's not really concerned about the fans or concerned about how the win looks. He just takes it for what it is. And, that's cool to a degree. You know, like when you're fighting a really good fighter and you have to do anything you have to do to get the win here and there, that's cool. But, you know, taking the safe route every time, I mean, you know, that gets on my nerves as a boxing fan. I don't want to see that all the time. You know, once in a while, you're in a tough fight. You do what you got to do to get the W. But when it becomes like every single fight you have is just like this, you know, it's just a large helping, a big tray of Vladimir's famous cheese. You know what I'm saying? Just like jab, jab, grab, the occasional right hand. And, you know, it's like, I'm not into that. Now, so I'm giving Vladimir his credit. You know, I'm giving him his credit. But I'm just saying that I consider him to be very boring. And I was happy that he got his ass whooped by Tyson Fury. And he did get his ass whooped. For those people who think it was close, it wasn't close. Vlad offered his famous tray of Vlad's famous cheese. Vladdy Pie came with the same cheese that he's giving everybody, and it did not work against Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is too tall, too slick, too smooth for that nonsense. He out-jabbed the jabber, beat him at his own game, he took away his best weapons from him, and forced him to get out of his comfort zone and beat him. As simple as that. And the fight may not have been so exciting, but you can only blame Vladimir Klitschko for the boringness of the first fight. And the few times where he stepped it up and like changed gears on Tyson, those few times he tried to do that, Tyson put a exclamation point on him and busted him up nice. Like I think it was in the 11th round when Vladimir Klitschko actually got a little desperate and started to try to throw a couple of punches. And my man Tyson Fury put the beats on him real quick, put him right back in check. Anyway, I'm excited about this fight. I'm glad that the rematch is happening because Tyson Fury is the man in the heavyweight division, the lineal champion, and he's giving Vladimir a rematch, and in that he's going to solidify, you know, his kingdom at the heavyweight division. He is the man. Everybody else holding a belt is a pretender to the throne. As simple as that. And I want to address something that a lot of people didn't. No one's really. I mean, some people know about it, but no one's really. So nobody wants to focus on this. But Tyson Fury and his team, the day before the fight with Vladimir Klitschko, they discovered on the ring apron of the ring that they were going to fight in Germany. Tyson Fury and his team, they discovered a 3.5, almost 4-inch, like memory foam type substance all over the ring apron. Okay? So basically, like Vladimir Klitschko tried to cheat big time. You know, they put this memory foam stuff on the ground. And I don't know, people, listen, this A-side stuff, the way these fighters are cheating nowadays, they're taking it to a new level. And Vladimir Klitschko showed us something that I never seen in boxing. I never seen that, where somebody put memory foam on the ground. Okay? And a lot of casuals and a lot of people who don't understand what that is, you know, they're like, oh, who cares? What's the big deal? No, it's a huge deal. It's a fucking huge deal. Because what Vladimir Klitschko and his team tried to do by putting that memory foam down on the ground, on the apron of the ring, is to slow Tyson Fury down. Because if you're a rhythm fighter like Tyson Fury, like Muhammad Ali, a guy who likes to bounce on your toes and move and, you know, stick and move and jab and dance around the ring, memory foam on the ground is going to slow you down and ruin your rhythm and interrupt your boxing and make you look silly in there, have you tripping yourself. You're going to be tripping over yourself and you're going to look like a fool, and it's going to slow you down. It's crazy. It's crazy how that could benefit a fighter, you know, that like tries to use it against somebody who's got rhythm and moves and dances around the ring. And I was shocked at that Vladimir Klitschko tried to do that, you know, and everyone is like, you know, sweeping that under the rug like it's not a big deal. It's a huge deal. Like when Antonio Margarito got caught with the wraps, putting plaster in his gloves or whatever, like he got suspended for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And his whole legacy got like put into question. Now, Vladimir's attempt to cheat, it wasn't like putting plaster in your gloves. It wasn't something that would physically, you know, damage the fighter that he's fighting, you know, like putting metal in your gloves or something like that. But this is just as bad, really. You know, like that would have, you know, if Tyson Fury and his team didn't catch that, he would have been tripping up all over himself all night while he's trying to bounce, and then Klitschko would have been catching him, and I mean, it would have been bad, man. And all of us watching on TV wouldn't even know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he got caught cheating, and I'm still very upset about that. I have lost, to a degree, a little bit of respect for Klitschko because of that. I really have. The only reason I don't completely hate Klitschko is because, once again, it's not as bad as putting metal in your gloves, you know, like, but it's close, man. It's close. It's close. It's real bad. I mean, I don't think people are understanding, like, how malicious that was. And I love the fact that Tyson Fury and his team caught them doing that. See, only the Gypsy King, okay, and people from the traveling community, they're slick. They're smooth. They've been prize fighting for a long time, you know, with that bare knuckle fighting. There's documentaries on YouTube you can watch. They've been prize fighting before boxing was even in style like that. You know, so they're all about that. Like they're well versed in the game, and they spotted that, and they caught Klitschko, and they had that removed. So in a sense, Vladimir tried to cheat, but he didn't succeed in cheating. So the fight was fair, but still, you know, it's something to think about. People aren't really talking about it. And even Tyson Fury brought it up in the press conference where he said, you know, you tried to cheat and it didn't work out for you. You know, and it's true. So, you know, anyway, it is what it is. I don't want to dwell too much on it, but I do want to bring it up because people aren't talking about it. It was crazy. And, you know, I did a video in the past about A-side, B-side, and all these, like, unfair advantages that are being utilized by fighters these days, and it was before the Tyson Fury Klitschko fight, so I would have loved to add that to the mix, you know, altering the floor of the ring. It's crazy. What's next? You know what I mean? What's next? Anyway, it is what it is. So I'm really excited about this fight, and I just I feel like Tyson Fury is gonna shine big time, bro. And, you know, Vladimir's talking all tough, you know, and he keeps saying, I didn't let my hands go enough, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that. It's like, no, you attempted to let your hands go a couple of times, and when you did, you found that Tyson Fury was ready for that stuff. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, if Vladimir Klitschko thinks he's going to get aggressive and try to go after Tyson Fury and all that, I mean, this is boxing. He could knock Tyson Fury out. Anything is possible. But I'm going to tell you something. If he gets aggressive on Tyson Fury, he's going to be introduced to a masterful uppercut that Tyson Fury has. Masterful left hook. You know, Tyson Fury's uppercut is so good that he even hit himself with it one time. It's hilarious. There's a YouTube clip about it. But all jokes aside, you know, Tyson Fury is excellent. He's a top-class elite fighter. And people aren't respecting him. They're not giving him the props that he deserves. Okay? And I'm sick of it. You know, put some respect on his name. Straight up. Put some respect on his name. You know, Tyson Fury is the king of boxing. He is the kingpin of the heavyweight division. And, you know, like it or not, he's here to stay. And unless Vladimir Klitschko knocks him out, I don't see how he beats Tyson Fury. I got Tyson Fury for the big win. You know, I'm not doing a breakdown video yet, but basically, you know, it is a breakdown video. He's going to give him more of the same. Anyway, it's your boy Av from the Sweet Science Brothers coming to you live. You know, let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel. Do you think that Tyson Fury's been getting the shine that he deserves? And, you know, just let me know your thoughts on it. I'm sure lots of you are going to disagree about the Klitschko fight, and that's cool because it's good to disagree from the time to time. We get some talking. We get to talk about these things. But, you know, I want to touch up one more thing. I want to say one more thing about Vladimir Klitschko. Despite the fact that I don't like his style, it's not my cup of tea, he's an all-time great heavyweight, and one of the things that makes him one of the greatest heavyweights that ever lived is the fact that this man is known to be chinny. Everyone knows Vladimir Klitschko is chinny. Okay, he is chinny. Any heavyweight in the game could knock this guy out with a clean shot. But despite that, he has had 20-some-odd title defenses. Over 20 title defenses. He's a legend. It's something to be noted. It's an accomplishment to have a guy who's known to be chinny in the most dangerous division of boxing, the heavyweight division, where any bum off the street could knock you out. and to have 20 some odd title defenses and to be the ATG that he is, it's something to admire, and it's a shining like trophy that he can put on his mantle. That everyone knows he's chinny, but he held that title for 10 some odd years and dominated the division for so long. That's really special. Anyway, this is your boy out from the Sweet Science Brothers. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos, share the love, help the channel grow, and peace, my brothers.